Hey Trudy, this is in response to your best advice anyone has ever given me or that I've ever received. It's funny that you should start this conversation because in lieu of what Denise has been going through, I've been thinking about this for quite some time. And I was actually going to come on and give this piece of advice to Denise and anyone else for that matters. I had an incident one time where I was really, really upset at somebody. And I was in the process of getting a massage. And I was talking to my massage therapist about, all this that I was going through and how angry I was and how desperately I needed the massage because it was relieving tension and all this other stuff. Well, this woman said to me something that I will never forget. And I have passed this on to so many people, and it has helped so many people, and you may have all already heard it. Stop the movie. Stop the recording. What we do when we're angry or hurt or upset or whatever, we play this movie over and over and over in our heads until we just get more and more angry or more hurt. So if you stop the movie, if you stop the video in your head, then you stop the hurt, you stop the pain, you stop the anger, and it's over. So whenever you feel that movie clicks back on, turn it off and don't allow yourself to go there. And my husband, when he got the terrible news that his son had passed away unexpectedly, I had told him that, to quit playing that video over and over in your head, because when some tragedy like that happens, that's the time we do play that video over and over in our head, over and over, and we go, well, I should have done this, and I could have done that, and what about this, and what about that, and you're playing it over until you're going crazy. And it all boils down to there's nothing you can do to change what happened. It's happened. Now you need to get on with dealing with it. And you're not going to be able to deal with it if you keep playing it over and over and keep it fresh, keeping that wound fresh and open. So start the healing. Turn off the radio, or turn off the movie, turn off the film. Stop playing it over and over in your head. And that was one piece of advice that I have used millions of times, and I have passed that on. So I hope someone can use that. Something else someone said to me that I hold dear to my heart that I wanted to share is sometimes we have a tendency to cry. And when we're telling stories about things that have happened to us in the past, losing a child, losing a loved one, some incident. Maybe we just woke up depressed and we're upset and we don't know why we're crying. When I went through my hysterectomy, 3 years later, I was able to keep my ovaries for 3 more years, which was great because I was very young and I needed those hormones in me. But when they removed the ovaries, I was thrown into horrible surgical menopause, and I had 2 moods. I was either crying or I was angry, and I mean angry or I was going to kill somebody, and it was just a terrible, terrible time in my life. And I remember I used to do nails, and I'd sit there and I was doing nails, and all of a sudden I would start crying for no reason. And this wonderful, wonderful woman said to me, "Don't feel bad about crying." She goes, "You're probably crying for someone who can't." And all of a sudden that gave purpose and meaning to my tears. And now, if I'm ever sad or lonely or I find myself crying, I'm not going to be embarrassed by it because I'm crying for somebody who can't. So those are my 2 pieces of advice. And I hope I've passed this on to you guys, and I hope you pass it on to someone else. I love you all and have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.